Complete Act Computer Studies Computer Laboratory Care and Maintenance MCQ. Topical question and answers. Revision practice exam. Q. Which device is used to provide power to a computer laboratory without interruptions? A firewall. B. Printer. C. UPS uninterruptible power supply. D. Keyboard. Correct answer, C. Explanation. The computer laboratory requires a device to provide power continuously without interruptions, which is achieved by using a UPS uninterruptible power supply. Q. What device keeps the power supply running in a computer laboratory during electrical problems? Air conditioner. B. Fire extinguisher. C. Uninterruptible power supply UPS. D. Network switch. Correct answer, C. Explanation. The uninterruptible power supply UPS keeps the power supply running in a computer laboratory during electrical problems. Q. Which device helps keep a computer running during a sudden power loss? A. Air conditioner. B. Fire extinguisher. C. Uninterruptible power supply UPS. D. Printer. Correct answer, C. Explanation. A UPS is a battery that provides power to a computer during a power loss. Q. Which device is essential for maintaining the temperature, air distribution, and humidity in a computer room? A fire extinguisher. B. Security camera. C. Air conditioning unit. D. Smoke detector. Correct answer, C. Explanation. An air conditioning unit is a device used for cooling and controlling the humidity and purity of the air circulating in a space. Quote from the text. Q. Which device helps prevent a fire from spreading and can even stop the flame in no time in a computer room? A security camera. E. Blower. C. Anti-glare screen. D. Fire extinguisher. Correct answer, D. Explanation. The fire extinguisher can help prevent a fire from spreading and can even stop the flame in no time. Quote, it can save our property from burning because the use of the device will help prevent it from spreading and can even stop the flame in no time. Q. Which item is used for providing emergency care and treating injuries before hospital treatment? A camera. B. Computer cover. C. Blower. D. First aid box. Correct answer, D. Explanation. It is important to have first aid kits because they allow someone who is injured to be rapidly treated with basic first aid before they can be properly treated at the local hospital. Q. Which item is used for providing emergency care and treating injuries before hospital treatment? A wool carpet. B. Internet gateway. C. Burglar proofing. D. First aid kit. Correct answer, D. Explanation. The text states, a first aid kit is a box or bag that contains the necessary items for providing emergency care. Q. Which measures help secure a computer laboratory from physical damage and environmental hazards? A fitting metal grills in windows and doors for burglar proofing. B. Using water-based fire extinguishers. C. Installing gaseous fire extinguishers filled with carbon dioxide. D. Preventing electric shock by allowing devices to fall down. Correct answer, C. Explanation. A computer laboratory requires gaseous fire extinguishers filled with carbon dioxide to protect against fire, while water-based or powder extinguishers can cause damage to computer components. Source text. Q. Which measure ensures computers in a laboratory are protected from electric shocks and power disconnections caused by stumbling on cables? Installing metal grills in windows and doors. B. Using gaseous carbon dioxide fire extinguishers. C. Sharing the same power line with other office machines. D. Laying power cables along the walls and trunks. Correct answer, D. Explanation. Laying power cables along the walls and trunks prevents electric shocks and power disconnections caused by stumbling on cables. From the provided text, lay them along the walls and trunks. This prevents electric shock and power disconnections caused by stumbling on cables. Q. Which method helps protect computers from power instabilities and prevent data loss? Installing security alarms at strategic access points. B. Laying cables along walls and trunks. C. Using surge protectors. D. Installing power stabilizers. Correct answer, C. Explanation. A surge protector can protect computer equipment against undervoltage and overvoltage. Q. What should be ensured in a computer room for proper air circulation? Install security alarms at strategic access points. B. Fit strong metallic grills and locks on doors, windows, and strengthen the roof. C. Have good air circulation to remove heat. D. Use desktop locks, system unit enclosures, and laptop locks. Correct answer, C. Explanation. A computer room should have good air circulation to remove heat emitted by users and computers. The text states, have good air circulation in the computer room since users and computers emit heat energy. Q. Which measures should be taken to maintain optimal conditions in a computer laboratory? A. Strengthen the roof to prevent overheating. B. Ensure good air circulation and proper lighting. C. Install radiation filter screens only. D. Overcrowd the room with machines and users. Correct answer, B. Q. Which measures should be considered for physical security in a computer lab? A. Having standard furniture and appropriate wall paints. B. Installing radiation filter screens and providing enough lighting. C. Placing computers on weak tables and using uncomfortable seats. D. Installing security cameras and using strong and wide tables. Correct answer, D. Explanation. Installing security cameras is a physical security measure commonly used to protect computer labs. Q. Which security measures should be considered when setting up a computer lab for physical security? Employ security guards to keep watch over data and information centers. B. Set up alarms to alert you in case of break-ins. C. Apply burglar proof for the computer laboratory by reinforcing weak access points with metal grills and strong padlocks. D. Use system locks, locked key systems to make it difficult to access computer ports. Correct answer, C. Explanation. To physically secure a computer lab, it's essential to reinforce weak access points with metal grills and strong padlocks. Quote, apply burglar proof for the computer laboratory by reinforcing weak access points like windows, doors, roofing with metal grills and strong padlocks. Q. Which security measures should be implemented for computer systems and centers to limit access from physical intruders? Setting up CCTV cameras. B. Implementing software security measures. C. Limiting access to computer ports. D. Using cables to lock the equipment. Correct answer, A, C, D. Q. Which measures should be taken to secure computers in a computer center, besides CCTV cameras and electronic locking mechanisms? Installing deep freeze software to limit activities. B. Installing 9 web protection software for web browsing. C. Installing remote administration software. D. Installing group policy or security software. Correct answer, D. Explanation. Installing group policy or security software helps prevent malicious software from being executed and installed on computers in a computer center. Q. How can you protect computers from electric shocks in a computer center? A. By installing security cameras. B. With computer covers. C. By using group policy or security software. D. Through the use of electric power security measures. Correct answer, D. Explanation. One should use uninterruptible power supply and surge protectors to protect your computers from electric shocks. Q. Which measures should be taken for network access security? A. Use first aid boxes. B. Install software-based security. C. Use electric power security. D. Install security cameras. Correct answer, B. Explanation. Software-based security involves the use of unique authorized logins, prevention system software, antivirus, and firewalls to secure network access. Q. How can a computer lab be used safely? A. By installing fire extinguishers. B. By using first aid boxes for accidents. C. By using antivirus software for prevention. D. By installing smoke detectors for fire detection. Correct answer, C. Explanation. By using antivirus software for prevention from the provided tax prevention system software. Q. How can a computer lab be used safely to avoid power spikes damaging equipment and losing user data? A. By not using surge protectors for computer equipment. B. By plugging all computer equipment into a single wall outlet. C. By regularly maintaining the lab computers to prevent crashes. D. By using power strips instead of surge protectors for computer equipment. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Regular maintenance is necessary to prevent lab computers from crashing, ensuring they function correctly and are free from damage caused by power spikes. Q. Which lab computer maintenance step helps prevent virus and spyware infections? Installing a network layer firewall. B. Plugging all computer equipment into a surge protector. C. Setting up automatic updates. D. Installing an up-to-date antivirus and anti-spyware program. Correct answer, D. Explanation. Installing an up-to-date antivirus and anti-spyware program helps prevent virus and spyware infections. Direct quote from text. Install an up-to-date antivirus program on the computers. This will usually stop a computer from acquiring virus. Install an up-to-date anti-spyware program on your computers to stop unwanted software from collecting personal information without your consent. Q. Which measures should be taken regularly to ensure lab computers are secure? A. Set up weekly updates for anti-spyware programs. B. Install an antivirus program and update it annually. C. Backup data on connected machines before unplugging them. D. Disconnect printers and scanners during weekly updates. Correct answer, B. Explanation. Installing and updating an antivirus program is an essential measure for securing lab computers. Q. Which of the following actions is not recommended for computer maintenance? A. Backing up data regularly. B. Asking users to press Ctrl+Alt+Del when the computer freezes. C. Turning off computers by selecting the shutdown option. D. Cleaning the computer lab regularly. Correct answer, D. Explanation. Cleaning the computer lab is a recommended practice for computer maintenance. Source: Microsoft's computer maintenance tips /support microsoft.com/NS/help/132,233/maintain your computer. Q. Which method should not be used to turn off a freezing computer? A. Selecting the shutdown option on the desktop. B. Pressing the power button. C. Dusting the computer screen with a microfiber cloth. D. Using compressed air to clean the keyboard. Correct answer: B. Explanation: the freezing computer should be allowed to shut down normally by selecting the shutdown option on the desktop. Pressing the power button while the computer is freezing may cause data loss or hardware damage. Q. Which item is not permitted for use on a computer screen in a lab setting? A. Compressed air. B. Disinfectant spray. C. One cloth. D. Fire extinguisher. Correct answer: C. Explanation: one cloth to be used only on the screen. Lab rules specifically state only one cloth can be used on the screen. Q. Which rule is not related to maintaining computer equipment in the lab? Install fire extinguishers to help in case of fire outbreak. B. Do not bring any food or drinks near the computers. C. Ensure that all computers are always clean. D. Use external devices without scanning them for computer viruses. Correct answer: A. Explanation: the rule about installing fire extinguishers is not directly related to maintaining computer equipment in the lab. Q. Which computer maintenance task involves physically cleaning the interior and exterior of a computer, including the removal of dust and debris from cooling fans and other hardware components? Ensuring the temperature in the room stays cool. B. Checking the computer's cooling fans for proper function. C. Cleaning the computer's interior and exterior. D. Installing new software on the computer. Correct answer: C. Explanation: the text states, computer cleaning involves physically cleaning the interior and exterior of a computer, including the removal of dust and debris from cooling fans, power supplies, and other hardware components. Quote from the text. Q. Which computer maintenance task helps prevent data loss? A. Cleaning the exterior and interior of a computer. D. Installing software updates. C. Running antivirus software. D. Backing up your files. Correct answer: D. Explanation: backing up your files is one of the most important computer maintenance tasks to prevent data loss. Q. Which solution helps mitigate the stressful experience of data loss? Installing software updates. B. Running antivirus software. C. Creating a backup of your files. D. Using disk tools to keep your hard disk in good shape. Correct answer: C. Explanation: one of the solutions is to create a backup of your files. Q. Which solution can help prevent damage to a computer's software, hardware, or data caused by a virus? A. Creating a backup of files. B. Using antivirus software. C. Burning a CD or DVD. D. Copying files to an external hard disk drive. Correct answer: B. Explanation: a computer virus is a computer program that can cause damage to a computer's software, hardware, or data. It is referred to as a virus because it has the capability to replicate itself and hide inside other computer files' text. Q. What is the best way to deal with the threat of computer viruses? Ignoring the threat and not using any protection. B. Installing antivirus software and keeping it updated. C. Downloading files from unknown sources without checking. D. Turning off the computer and unplugging it from the internet. Correct answer: B. Explanation: antivirus software helps protect a computer system from viruses and other harmful programs. Source: computer security expert. Q. Which tool helps manage hard disk drives and other storage devices to keep them running securely and efficiently? A. Antivirus software. B. Firewall. C. Disk tool. D. Browser extension. Correct answer: C. Explanation: disk tools are important for managing hard disk drives and other storage devices securely and efficiently. Quote from text: these are important because a hard disk drive failure can have disastrous consequences, including losing all your data. Q. Which two disk tools are recommended for regular computer maintenance? Installing unknown software from the internet. B. Using disk cleaning software. C. Running a disk defragmentation tool. D. Installing an anti-spyware program. Correct answer: C. D. Explanation: the text recommends using disk cleaning and disk defragmentation tools for regular computer maintenance. Installing unknown software from the internet and using an anti-spyware program are not directly related to maintaining hard disk drives. Q. Which action is not recommended for PC users to protect their system from damages and potential threats? Installing a personal firewall. B. Downloading music only from trustworthy websites. C. Installing an anti-spyware program. D. Uninstalling unnecessary programs. Correct answer: A. Explanation: installing a personal firewall is actually recommended for PC users to protect their system from hackers and spyware tools. However, the STEM question incorrectly states that it is a mistake to install a personal firewall, which is a common misconception. Q. which of the following actions can help protect your PC from hackers and spyware by reducing the number of potential vulnerabilities? Installing unnecessary programs. B. Downloading music from multiple trustworthy websites. C. Deleting temporary internet files. D. Ignoring Windows updates. Correct answer, C. Explanation. Deleting temporary internet files reduces the number of potential vulnerabilities by removing unnecessary data, making it harder for hackers and spyware to infiltrate your PC. Microsoft 2021. Q. Which term is used to describe the process of applying software updates to fix bugs and improve security in Windows? A. Computer optimization. B. Software patching. C. Operating system upgrade. D. Malware removal. Correct answer, B. Explanation. The term used to describe the process of applying software updates to fix bugs and improve security in Windows is software patching. The text states, software update is also called a patch because it's patching the software. Q. Which cause might result in a computer running slowly according to the text? Insufficient RAM. B. Bad hard drive. C. Low performance CPU. D. None of the above. Correct answer, A. Explanation. The text mentions insufficient RAM to run all programs in memory without swapping to the hard drive as a potential cause of a slow computer. Q. Which solution is best for improving the computer's performance when the hard drive is taking too long to read and write data? A. Compare commit charge to physical RAM and add RAM memory. B. Test and repair or replace the hard drive. C. Replace a Celeron CPU with a Pentium CPU. D. Clean accumulated dust using compressed air. Correct answer, A. Explanation. Comparing commit charge to physical RAM and adding more RAM memory can help improve the computer's performance when the hard drive is taking too long to read and write data. Source: Tech Republic, 10 Ways to Speed Up a Slow Computer, 2019. Q. Which issue can be resolved by upgrading the software causing excessive memory usage? A slow display caused by wrong video driver. B. Motherboard failure due to failed capacitors. C. Low performance wireless connection caused by weak signal or outdated router. D. Memory leak in a program leading to increased RAM usage. Correct answer, D. Explanation. A memory leak in a program can be resolved by upgrading the software causing the excessive memory usage or restarting the program more frequently. Q. How can you improve the performance of a Windows computer with a low-functioning video driver? Upgrade the wireless router or access point. B. Use a mess config to remove startup programs. C. Use Malwarebytes and other scanning tools to identify and remove extraneous software. D. Upgrade the video driver software in Windows Device Manager. Correct answer, D. Explanation. The text states upgrade the video driver software in Windows Device Manager. Q. Which tool can help identify and remove viruses and spyware stealing memory and processor performance? A. Malwarebytes. B. Spyware remover. C. Antivirus software. D. Registry cleaner. Correct answer, A. Explanation. Malwarebytes can help identify and remove viruses and spyware, improving system performance. Quote from Solution. Use Malwarebytes and other scanning tools to identify and remove extraneous software.